The Memphis Grizzlies are comfortably sitting in second place, just a half game behind the first seeded Denver Nuggets, but also 5.5 games ahead of the number 3 seeded Sacramento Kings. Memphis is on an absolute tear over the last few weeks, while Ja Morant is making his case for MVP. However, the exact reason why the Grizzlies have been so good goes much more deeper than just Ja Morant. In this video, I'll be breaking down the 3 major factors why the Memphis Grizzlies have been pretty much unstoppable on this 11-game winning streak. Guys, before we get to the first major reason, make sure you guys smash that like button. Let's see if we can get the video up to 100 likes. Also, comment down below who is your MVP at the moment. I'm very curious to see what you guys think. Also, subscribe and turn on post notifications so you guys are notified every time we drop a video. The first major factor why the Memphis Grizzlies have been pretty much unstoppable to this point of the season, it's strictly because the players have officially bought into the system. Now, when you take a look at the roster, you don't see the 3 huge names or the 3 superstar caliber players like you do in Brooklyn with Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, or even in Golden State with Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. But what we do see is a bunch of players fitting into their role and playing as stars in their exact role. They've been playing unselfish style of basketball each and every single night. The court awareness and basketball IQ the Grizzlies have been playing with is absolutely terrifying to the entire NBA. The potential they have shown over the 11-game winning streak has been very eye-opening. We've seen already multiple times they can get really hot, and they have the ability to completely run teams out of the building. You can tell just by watching them that they want to build a dynasty over here in Memphis, and they don't care about individual stats. They love playing with each other, and they genuinely fit in together like a puzzle piece. When you put an unselfish, physical, hard-nosed team together and then add some of the best team chemistry in the entire NBA, you get an overpowered force. From the top to the bottom, this team is playing like a well-oiled machine, and they aren't showing any signs of slowing down. The second major factor this Grizzlies team has been so good is the emergence of Desmond Bane. After acquiring Desmond Bane with the last pick of the first round back in 2020, nobody saw this coming. Nobody saw the emergence of Desmond Bane coming at all. We got to give credit to the front office because so many teams passed on him, maybe because of his short wingspan. But he is already proving the entire NBA wrong, especially a team like the Boston Celtics, who traded him on draft day for cash considerations. When we take a look at the development since 2020, it's truly incredible. The leaps and bounds he has made from his rookie season and all the things that he's added to his game is actually game-changing. Not only for himself and his game in general, but for his team. Without him, I'm not sure just how good the Grizzlies would be right now. Since 2020, Bane has jumped from 9 points per game to 22 points per game with an incredible leap. He's also been one of the most lethal shooters in the entire NBA, shooting an amazing 43% from behind the arc over his whole career. His work ethic has seemed top tier up to this point of his career, and I can only imagine just how good he can truly be in a few years. With Desmond Bane emerging as one of the best players out in Memphis and Ja Morant playing at an MVP type of level, I begin thinking to myself, this team can actually make a finals run. The third and most important factor to the Grizzlies' success up to this point of the year is they are currently ranked top 10 in 5 major categories. Now, the first 2 being rebounding. The Grizzlies currently rank number 2 in both offensive and defensive rebounding. Now, obviously, rebounding is one of the most underlooked stats in basketball. There's nothing worse than playing a full 24 seconds of great defense just to allow an offensive rebound. It is absolutely killer of momentum. And obviously, on the other side, there's nothing better than tiring out an offense, getting a second chance opportunity with an offensive rebound. Rebounding has been very crucial for this Memphis team so far in the year. Before we get into another stat that has been very vital for Memphis this season, make sure you guys smash that like button and comment down below who is the most underrated player on the Memphis Grizzlies right now. The next big stat pretty much stems from their amazing rebound percentage, and it's that they rank number 1 in the entire NBA in shot attempts per game. Obviously, we all know when you shoot more shots than the opposing team, your likelihood of winning definitely goes up. The next couple of stats are also really big factors as well. They are currently number 2 in blocks per game and number 7 in steals per game. This leads to a ton of fast break points and easier transition buckets, which allows guys to retain energy throughout a game. With that being said, we can go a little bit deeper and see that the Grizzlies rank number 1 in the entire NBA in points in the paint and also ranked number 2 in the NBA in points off turnovers. Defense obviously translates into winning basketball. The Grizzlies have been absolutely unstoppable, and if they continue to play at this pace and dominate in these major categories, there is no doubt in my mind that they make a huge run in the playoffs. Guys, subscribe, smash that like button real quick for the YouTube algorithm. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.